Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review. Very excited about this paddle. The new Bread and Butter Shogun. Bread and Butter is a cool company and they've come out with some really cool stuff. You think about the Filth, you think about the Filth commercials that we all saw. They just are really kind of forward thinking, and some of the stuff they do, even their t-shirts are kind of cool. The cover for the new Shogun, Flawless Victory. That's very nice. They kind of touch on everything, and their products are really cool, well thought out, and different. What is different about this paddle? I'll get to that in just a second because it is kind of new, and I'm very excited about that. Now, as far as the Shogun goes, it is Gen 2 thermoform, unibody EVA foam around the perimeter, 16 millimeter high density polycore, all that we've seen before. The face of this paddle, however, is a T700 carbon and titanium weave. This is the first company that I know of that's putting titanium on the face of their paddle. There are a couple of others that are going to do that in the near future that I know of, but the Shogun is the first one to have it, and I'm very anxious to see whether that'll be more power, more control. I have no idea what to expect taking this paddle out, but I'm very anxious to try it. Little housekeeping, this paddle is 16.5 inches long, 7 3/8 inch wide. It does have a 5.5 inch long grip, 4 1/4 inch circumference. This paddle does come in at 8.2 ounces, so the titanium carbon weave doesn't seem to add weight to it, as this is pretty evenly balanced. I didn't know whether, once again, not having one of these paddles in my hand and not trying one of these, I didn't know if that would add weight, but it doesn't seem to. This is very evenly balanced at 8.2 ounces. So, anxious to get out to the court today. A friend of mine just got one in today, so we're going to actually go hit against each other, a battle of the Shoguns. That's going to be awesome. Very anxious to try this. I hope you're going to be out there too. You can hit this as well and see what you think. All right, guys, I'll be back. It does have a little grab to it. It's got a little spin.
It should have some grab to it, the way that face
I went really top spin with it.
Good grief.
It does have a little grab. It has a little spin. It's tough to handle when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Adults can handle it well. Oh man, right off my left foot. Little thinner.
Good hit.
Oh, that was a good pop. Yeah, my Shogun. Uh-oh. Good ball. Nothing's gonna go out. Oh man, I didn't get there in time. Got a little more pop than I thought it did. Should be great control though. Yeah, it should be great. Once again, they're all around it.
Yeah.
Going.
You had somebody who could feed the ball really well.
No.
There it is.
Yeah, this has got great control. Oh, and I do that. There we go.
Nice.
Look at that. This is nice control.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that was my.
Ooh. That was the in and out right there.
Oh, that was gonna go. Gotta get one. There we go.
Yeah. Good way to
Late. That was my fault. Go after this cone. Bread and butter, Shogun. Yeah, that is just so nice. Straight line accuracy. Go after that. I really want to knock this ball. I want to knock this ball off. Oh, it is so good. Bread and butter Shogun. I'm going after this. I'm going to knock that thing off there. Oh, I tried to aim instead of hit. Oh, that was my bad. That was my fault. I got to go get that ball. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, sorry, guys. You know that the paddle has just great straight line accuracy when you are a little disappointed you haven't knocked that ball off there. Okay, let me try a little spin, a little Shogun bread and butter spin. See with this titanium surf, man, that was spinning hard. Still went in, crazy. All right, let me spin.
You know, it is Mike.
Once again, not a lot of spin in the air on that ball, but boy, did it jump when it hit, and very controllable. Yeah, it has spin, but it's not early spin. So what you really want is late movement, and that had really nice late movement. Okay.
All right, guys, back. Just spent the last couple of weeks getting to know the brand new bread and butter Shogun. Didn't know what to expect. The components are the same as a lot of paddles, but this titanium carbon weave, I just didn't know what it would do. The bread and butter website says just incredible power. So I went out kind of thinking that that's what this was going to do, but it really did not. It didn't have a ton of power. What it had the most was just incredible control, accuracy, consistency, depth. This paddle, you could just swing it like mad and you would just hit that ball. You would almost uncontrollable swing at times, but the ball would go still exactly where you wanted it to go. Just uncanny how well this paddle does as far as control. Now, the power wasn't terrible. My average serving speed's 48 to 50. This was upper 49s. It did have a couple of 50, 51, 52, I believe, maybe even a 53 in there. But for the most part, power is not this paddle's game. Accuracy and control is. In fact, you could really just wail away at the ball and the ball was going to stay in. A part of that, it does spin pretty well. It's not a great spin paddle, but it does spin really well. The ball stays on here a little while and the surface grabs the ball. You can spin it and you can keep that ball in. With top spin, you can dive that ball at the back line. Sweet spot's really nice. You can hit the ball anywhere off the face of this paddle. It's going to get pretty much the same reaction. So it's got a really nice sweet spot. You expect that from Gen 2 thermoforming. Nice feedback and feel. It wasn't harsh at all. You think back to some of the Kevlar paddles that came out that were a little bit harsh. This one is not at all. It's very just plush feel and very nice off the face. It's pretty quick at the net, although the 8.2 almost feels about 8.4. So it is maybe just a touch head heavy, and I know I said it's evenly balanced. It doesn't feel head heavy, but it does feel a little bit heavier than it actually is. In fact, I came back and I weighed it a couple times to make sure I was right on that because it really feels about 8.4. Doesn't really hamper the play at all. And honestly, it kind of probably helps with the power a little bit more. It is just a really solid paddle all the way around. Defense to offense. Anything you put this paddle in front of, it's going back. The people that this paddle is really going to fit their game are any of you that just knock the snot out of a ball. If you're a heavy hitter, you like to drive that ball, this paddle is for you because you're not going to get flyers. This paddle is going to land that ball in. It really almost demands you swing it. That is not necessarily me. I'm more of an accuracy sort of a guy. I kind of like a little extra pop a paddle will give me where I can kind of you know, kind of control it, and then the paddle gives me a little extra pop. This is the other way around. This paddle is great control, and you've got to add the extra little pop. But if you do that, this paddle's got great game. Everybody that picked this up that has that kind of drive mentality that they're going to knock the snot out of the ball, they dug this. If I was going to name this paddle anything other than Shogun, I would call it the Beast, because that is just how it plays. It is a beast. This is a cool paddle. Every once in a while, I felt like for my game, I almost hope they make one of these in a 14 millimeter version, because I think that's going to fit me just a little bit better. Love this. I'm anxious to see. I think I said in the opener that a couple of other companies are going to try this, the titanium face. I don't know whether it's a T700 carbon fiber titanium weave like this, but I know some others are going to try this. I'm anxious to see if they go a little bit thinner with their paddle or what they may try next. I'm really anxious to see. But I love new technology. Bread and Butter's a cool company, and they do some really great stuff. I'm anxious to hear if any of you tried this paddle. I know they're back ordered right now. I think the next ordering period's coming up. Maybe the end of this month, maybe next month, but it is coming. So that means the first run sold out. So I'm anxious to hear if you tried this, if you're hitting it, what you think of it, and if you like it or not. It is cool. Shogun. All right. As always, guys, hit like, hit subscribe. Love to hear your comments. Love to hear if you hit this bad boy. All right, guys, get out and play. Summer's here.
Your serves.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh,
Just trying to take it easy on you.
Yep, I need that. I need to take it easy.